So we've got ourselves another Evo. Now, this is a very interesting one, and hopefully, if I am correct, should be potentially the chance to actually get some nice silvers in the game. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics, and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. Whether that's actually going to give us anything, I don't know. But in general, I'm not a fan of the technical trickster, so it goes off to a bad start. But I am a big fan of the silvers getting a massive upgrade. We've got a maximum of 74, right wing or left wing, 3 total positions max, 10 playstyles and 2 playstyle pluses. Like any silver's got a double playstyle plus. I'd be very interested to see. Maybe if you did bronze evolve somebody, they might be at 70 something by now, but regardless, they are going to stick. So for instance, if you go for a 74, they are going to stay at 74. But as you can see, the stats do go up massively. We do get the trickster and also the technical plus. And there is a solid amount of stats across the board. We get the position of a striker, we get a few rolls, we get an advanced forward plus roll, and I don't know if we get 2 skill moves up to 5. Do we get any weak foot? No weak foot apparently. There is going to be 4 challenges for this, playing 2 matches, winning 2 matches, score 1 goal in 3 separate matches. I thought that was going to be too good to be true. And score 2 goals and play 3 matches for the final one. So we're looking at what? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matches in total to get your new silver. Now he is going to have a lovely upgrade on number 1, and you can just obviously bench him. You could put him into obviously any rush games if you really wanted to. Still a good thing to do, but the interesting part for this will be the need for it or not. What I would potentially be looking at is just your team specifically. If I was looking at, for instance, a Man U team, if I was looking at a player that I could put in here, it would be interesting to see what silvers and below could do, just because if this was the start, they've got the double already. If you like the technical trickster, it works to some extent, but you're going to get a massive upgrade nonetheless. Like if we was to look at some of these players here, if we go for kind of your left wings, what I should have done is just gone for Man U and see if I've got actually any in the club. I don't know if I would, to be honest. So I don't have any at the moment, but for instance, it will be interesting to see where the upgrade takes them, and then potentially where do we go from there, because surely that's just a great start to them and they could be evolved once more again. So let's go ahead and have a look at Futbin, because that's going to give us a little bit more of the answers. So for instance, let's have a look at the players then, or apparently not. So let's see if we've got an evolution for let's just go to a Man U player. In fact, nice and easy. We know there's going to be a few. So if we go into club, we should hopefully be able to search the Evo based off rating. So we go all the way to the bottom. Let's have a look at a left or right wing. So, okay. Oh, no, she's got 3 positions. Okay, so he should be the only one that really can go into this then. So if we was to have a look, I don't know if we're going to have the evolution straight away. Let's see if we've got this. It might just have to be a foot.gg job. Complete winger, yes. So we'll go foot.gg. Oh, that would be an interesting one then, because obviously some of them will have playstyle pluses. That is one thing to consider here. Okay, so we could go with the technical. So quick step technical's not the worst it could be, to be honest. I think that genuinely could be an interesting one. So we go, obviously we got the into the stats. That's going to be the interesting part next, but we end up with the same pace, which is fine. A lot more shooting. Passing goes up. Dribbling is incredible. And that's kind of all we get from him. The dribbling side of it, I like that they've given the composure as well. That could be another interesting one. So Minter is always an interesting one. But what I want to know from there is, what can we be upgraded then? Now, obviously, we've got to think of positions. He's already got the double playstyle, but there is obviously going to be some silvers that do have a double playstyle plus or a singular playstyle, so they're going to get the technical. So that could be another way to look at it. Someone like Minter is going to be a perfect one for this, and I'm assuming there's going to be others out there. I wish I could just search another playstyle plus. It doesn't have to be specifics. But if there is any others, that could be the move to go for. Long ball throw, not really feeling that one, to be honest. Quickstep Minter is probably going to be the best option. I would personally try and get him done as quick as possible. Like, obviously, if you're a Man City fan, someone like an Oscar Bob is going to be fantastic for this as well, because he's going to get that big upgrade that you need. You can obviously go back and forth and do it that way if you wanted, but it's going to be perfect to get him to them absolute top levels. In terms of the upgrade you get, it's going to be... Let's have a look at... Where do I go for this one? If I click into it, we're going to get an overall upgrade of 15. So pretty much all of silvers can go up to that 74. It's just the rest of these stats that obviously require a little bit more. So in terms of going down the list, there really isn't many with many playstyle pluses, to be honest. We've obviously seen Minter with one. I personally would buy him as quick as possible because that one could potentially be going very, very quickly. I think I'm going to try and get one myself just to see if the price is there, being the only one with a quick step as well. It's not even necessarily just having a playstyle plus, but having one that is pretty relevant, as you can see, is already going to prove very reluctant. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, of course. So he's going to be pretty much extinct at this point for quite some time. So if you have got him, then by all means, I would definitely try and sell him off as quick as possible, to be honest. He seems to be put up on the market quite a lot, but it's going to be very, very difficult to buy. So in terms of kind of who should you do, you can obviously just go for your club. That is always going to be a good point of call if you're not looking for a specific player. We apparently don't have anybody in our team that can do it, but I don't know if it's just not going down far enough maybe, but I can imagine it's probably just pulling up silvers for this. Oh, in fact, no, it's not. It is going all the way down, but maybe he's got 4 playstyle plus three. Yeah, he might have 3 positions. They might be the maximum. But in general, there's plenty of Prem players you can go for. Plenty of players that you could just get that full upgrade for. For me, I think the best option's got to be Minter. Going down the list, there might be a couple of others that you might see with the extra play styles that work. But for me, I think it's the easiest one. If you can get your hands on him, I would suggest him as quick as possible. Otherwise, just going for somebody in your team's going to be the best shout, to be honest. But let me know who you're going to get, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.